Here at North Bay with machine T4, written up for high flow errors. Well, I am running this machine an hour now. I have done multiple mock treatments. So here's our patient right here. Our patient is running together, therefore instead of pulling from the patient, it pulls from the bag. Our goal is being achieved again for the 5th time. We have 8 minutes left. We pulled 400 out of this bag in the end. Right now it's only pulled almost 200. We're maintaining good TMP and venous and arterial pressures, and there are no flow errors whatsoever in the last hour running this machine. No high, no low, no flow errors whatsoever. Conductivity is spot on, temperature's spot on. We got acid spot on, bicarb spot on. No TMP issues, no air. Looking for 13.6, we're a little bit higher, but if we change this to 139 like it's supposed to be. Okay, looking for 13.8, we got 13.9, so we are maintaining well. And our treatment is going well. There's no alarms or issues. And our hydraulics is running perfectly. 2 beautiful looking pumps. They're rotating just fine, both of them. You can hear them in sync. I've got no valve errors that I see. Check valves are clean. Pulling acid and bicarb, and I did change the diacetate filter. I checked the pressure in the flow and in the deaeration. Loading pressure as well. I'm not seeing anything wrong with this machine as we're running a treatment for the 5th time. So basically I need more input. High flow error. High flow error when? High flow error after the 2nd treatment, late in the day. High flow error when I'm going through test. High flow error in the middle of my treatment. I'm running on a 2K, a 3K. I have a large goal. The only thing I can think of is air. If air gets into the machine, little air becomes big air. So you see acid and bicarb going up, but also in the acid and bicarb sometimes little air bubbles get sucked in. It's trying to take a blood pressure. There's no patient. So if we're sucking in air, little air gets sucked into the machine and it sees big air, and that's a high or low flow. It affects the flow of the machine. It sees something it shouldn't see. But as we stand right now, I'm maintaining no air in anything anywhere. All these hoses look clear. No air, no air, no air. And I mean, it is sucking up some air, but when I first plugged it in, it was sucking air, and then I went and got different ones, and so it's not sucking as much air now. Just a little bit, but a little bit ain't no big deal. But over time, a little bit can become a lot inside the machine. As it gathers air in the machine little adds up, and then it's a lot of air. And it hits the pump and throws a flow error, because the pump is meant to push fluid, not air. So that's the only thing I can think of with the way the machine's running, is that air is getting into the machine, possibly somehow. But if that's not the case, I need more information. I ran a treatment during the morning, and in the afternoon I had a flow error while the patient was in the middle of their treatment. We basically were running a 2K and da-da-da-da. Or maybe it happens in heat disinfect for all I know, but that's not enough information. We need more than high flow air. I've spent hours with this machine, probably twice now, and I can't make it do anything. I can't make any errors come up on that screen. I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm not saying everybody else isn't. I'm just saying, if you experience it, check for error and tell me what your day looked like when you experienced it. We ran treatments all week, but then Thursday, all of a sudden it did it. So that tells me it's not every day, it's not every time. And the more information you give me, the more I can focus on what is the problem.